Hey guys, it is good to see you all again today. Today is Sunday, August the 5th. August the 15th. I'm looking sideways. Sunday, August the 15th. That makes it day 227 on our Project Jesus 365. It is good to see you guys again. Excuse me for the nose rubbing. And Mark, that was not nose picking, that was nose rubbing. You guys will notice over my head there, if you can notice through the windows there, it's still daylight outside. And that's kind of, I know it's odd for me to do my reading in daylight. But I wanted to get it done this evening. I've got some other things I need to do. And I was kind of wanting to maybe do a gun vid. And I bought a smoker over at Lowe's a while ago. Me and Dad went to Lowe's. Looking to try to find some things to make our house more energy efficient this winter. That way we don't have to, sell blood to pay our power bill. So we went over there and just looking around, and they had an electric smoker. Now, see, guys, I'm the type, to be honest, if something's too hard and it's too strenuous and it's too much work, I know how good like a good pork shoulder can be, and I've always wanted to smoke one, but everybody just tells me, I've had some friends tried it, and they said, man, you just gotta, you gotta stay on the charcoal, you gotta stay on the wood, you're just constantly. I had a friend that did it, and he chopped down an apple tree and did it with apple wood, and he said, man, it took the whole tree. I mean, everybody's told me how much work it was. So I seen this electric smoker. What it does, you put lava rocks in the bottom of it, and then you put your wood on the lava rocks, and you just plug it in. It stays at the right temperature, makes the smoke. So that's what I bought. I bought an electric smoker. I think it was $79. And then I bought some extra lava rock, and I bought some mesquite wood, and maybe some apple wood chips, and they didn't have any hickory. They had hickory chips, but they didn't have hickory chunks, and I know the chips just go away too quick, so we'll have to find somewhere to have chunks of hickory. But anyway, I'm going to go in there and try to get that thing out of the box and check it out, so that's why I wanted to get my vid in. Another reason I wanted to get my vid in, guys, I wanted to ask you guys for a favor, and I seriously, just, you're going to think I'm kind of goofy, but I want to ask you guys for a favor to do for me. I got an email this morning from YouTube saying that my video, it was, day 223, which was Wednesday's, I think. That's what I was looking at my little thing there. I think this last Wednesday's vid. It was Romans something, day 223. That they had picked that video to be considered for AdSense, to be considered, where they put the, AdSense, they put an ad on it and all that. And, so, and they wanted to know if I would be interested in doing that or not. And, I hope nobody don't think less of me, but I picked yeah. If it can eventually lead to maybe a YouTube partnership, I don't see anything wrong with making a few dollars, doing vids. The thing I can't figure out, and this is where I wanted you guys to come in, I can't figure out why they picked that video. It said that something about how that video had showed to be popular or something and had a lot of views in a certain amount of time. But, like my Smith & Wesson 1911 vid, I checked it out. It has just as many or maybe more. And my gun vid, to be honest, I wish they would have picked a gun vid to do, because a gun vid, would have probably had a better chance of making it. I don't think it'll make it. I think they'll turn it down, just to be honest about it. Anything to do with Christianity pretty much is going to get shot down. I don't think they're going to make, I don't think they're going to make me a partner from doing Bible readings. But anyway, if they don't, that's cool. I don't care. I'm not making money on it right now. That don't matter. Well, what I was going to ask you guys for help, could you guys go and watch that video again for me, that the day 223, and tell me if you catch anything in that vid to see why they picked it? I mean, I know they just don't pick random videos. I know they just don't have a number generator. You know, I don't, and it's not got any more views than any of my other vids. So if you guys really could, go back and watch that vid again, that day 223. You know, it's on my channel, the Romans something. I forgot what chapter in Romans we were in on that day, but day 223. And see if you can see anything in that vid why they picked it, and let me know if you get an idea, if you get something, if you get an inclination on why they picked it. Like I said, I've got other vids that have got more views quicker. I don't know, maybe that's just the way YouTube works. Like I said, more than likely, I don't think they're going to approve me anyway. That's the reason, to be honest, I wish they would have picked, you know, one of my shooting vids or one of my vlogs. I mean, not that I don't want to get these vids out there. I mean, I do. I'd love to see these vids promoted, and you know, and all these things, and but you know, I just don't see them doing that. I hope they do. I really do. I hope they do. You know, I'd like to be able to make partner and, you know, get paid for all my vids. But I know it's not much money, but you know, everything helps. But anyway, guys, just let me know on that. And before you start harping, I know about they put ads on your vids, and you can't control the ads, and you know, they may put an ad on your vid that you don't like, you know, being a Christian man, and you know, you guys don't, you know, I'm not a child. You don't have to. I know somebody's going to come out with that, you know. I've thought about that. I've weighed that consideration, and I don't think, you know, when I just don't think that's enough of a reason not to do it. Like I said, guys, it's just one vid. They're wanting, you know, like I said, even if they approve it, it's just AdSense on one vid. It's not making me partner. They're not going to do it on all my vids, you know. Maybe eventually they might. I hope. But like I said, I don't even really see them approving this one. But just do that for me. Just go back and watch that vid and tell me what I'm missing. I mean, I don't think it, to be honest, I didn't think it was as good as most of them, as most of my vids. But it did actually have a few more views. So, I don't know what the deal was. But anyway, guys, to keep from making this too long, and I did want to kill two birds with one stone, I did want to ask you guys about that and ask you guys to do that for me. But coming to the important part now, we're going to do a reading. We're in Acts chapter 1, starting in verse 21. So here we go. Wherefore are these men which have companied with us all the time that the Lord Jesus went in and out among us, beginning from the baptism of John unto that same day that he was taken up from us, must one be ordained to be a witness with us of his resurrection. And they appointed two, Joseph called Barsabas, who was surnamed Justus, and Matthias. And they prayed and said, Thou, Lord, which knowest the hearts of all men, show whether of these two thou hast chosen, that he may take part of his ministry and apostleship, from which Judas by transgression fell, that he might go to his own place. And they gave forth their lots, and the lot fell upon Matthias, and he was numbered with the 11 apostles. You know, guys, they actually cast lots to see who was going to take Judas's place right here. That's what he's talking about. And the Lord ordained it, though. The Lord told them to do this. The Lord, you know, I'm guessing they prayed about it. They prayed and said, Lord, you know, if it's all right, we're going to cast lots to see who's going to be with us and who's not. Now, you know, we want you to be in this. We want you to control this. And he did. And that's the way they did it. So, I mean, guys, that was only a few, you know, I guess that was 5 or 6 verses, so I'm hoping that's enough. You know, I just hate splitting chapters up because, you know, it starts a new, theme usually, a new vibe, so, you know, I don't want to do that. So I hope you guys will forgive me today. I know today is more talking, more other stuff than it was the verses, but I just wanted to ask you guys to do that for me today. I wanted to say that I did have a great Sunday church this morning. I had a great church service this morning. Really had the Spirit moving. Had a really good time. Gave certificates out to the people we baptized last week. I filled those out and gave them to them. Had a couple in the church that celebrated their 60th wedding anniversary. So that was great. Had a granny, which I've requested prayer for her before. She's not my granny. She's the church granny. She's our pastor that died, before I was pastor. It's actually his mom. She's still, it's the first week she could come in a while. She's been sick, but she put her birthday money in today. She turned 89 last week. Put in 89. Well, she didn't use pennies. She used quarters and nickels and dimes and everything else. But turned 89 years old. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for praying for me. I want to thank you for everything that you do. And pray for me that the Lord's will be done in this AdSense deal. In every decision we do and everything we do. We need to pray and ask the Lord to be in it. So you guys just pray for me on that. If it's the Lord's will that it makes it, that they pick it, and then that's fine. But if it's the Lord's will not, then that's fine too. So I just want you guys to pray about that. And please, like I said, go watch that vid again. If you've not, some of you may not have seen it, but if you have, go watch it again and just tell me what you think about it. Tell me what, and maybe tomorrow's or in the comments for this video or tomorrow's comments or whatever. Tell me if you see anything that I missed in that day 223, because I don't see it. Anyway, guys, good Lord willing, I'll be here tomorrow night. See you guys then. Love you guys. Bye.